I know you gonna dig this. Get funky with me. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Wow. Strange being back here. Ah, stairs. Okay. Okay. What's going on, everybody? How are you doing today? Here I am in Macon, Georgia at Rose Hill Cemetery. Oh, brakes. Jiffy Lube. There's a train going by. Here I am at Rose Hill Cemetery, where I've been before. I can't remember how long ago it was. I just put up another video from here, possibly, or going to. That road holds a lot of memories for me. I got stuck on that road. Getting to the Allman Brothers grave sites in Rose Hill is not easy. If you want to come visit the Allman Brothers, the cemetery is very welcoming. It's a very difficult grade to get to park around. Like this road, the roads are one lane, and they're down in the kind of in the middle right here. Now I've been here before, and I think I was here. I must have, because Gregg Allman died in 2017, so I must have. It was after that. I can't remember if he had a new headstone, but I'm gonna take you down. I just directed some fans of the Allman Brothers down. They were looking for it. I told them how to get there, and they made it. So I think they're still down there. See the Allman Brothers, and then there's a couple of other locations in the cemetery having to do with the Allman Brothers. One of the greatest Southern rock bands of all time, one of the pioneers. I mean, the Allman Brothers, Midnight Rider, come on. They're right here. I'm gonna take you around, show you a few other things. Now I gotta get down this other hill without stairs. It's gonna be interesting. Other stairs over there, but right over there. It seems more, let's say, fun. It's not fun to go down these stairs. I want to pay my respects to the Allman Brothers and Barry Oakley, their bass player, one of the founding members. Now, Gregg died of complications from cancer in 2017. Duane Allman died close to over 50 years ago now, in a motorcycle accident. And then not too long after, Barry Oakley, their bass player, died in a motorcycle accident as well, 3 blocks away from where Duane died, which is insane to think about. Very, very sad. Oh, there are some little stairs here. Let's go over to the Allman Brothers right here and take a look. It's a beautiful, beautiful site. And yeah, it's a crazy cemetery, man. I have a lot of memories of being here when I just started YouTube, and trying to navigate through here is very difficult, but it's so worth it, and especially if you're a music fan. This is a pilgrimage you have to make, and if you can't, I'm happy to take you along. So I made it down that embankment. It doesn't look big. It's not Everest, but you know, it wasn't easy. So they've got it all fenced off here because fans would come, not really vandalize, but leave a lot of stuff on top of the graves, and cigarettes, beer bottles, liquor bottles, stuff like that. So this is what it looks like, this fenced in area right here. Right here, if you can see on the side, right there, Butch Trucks, the drummer for the Allman Brothers, and he's buried here as well. Oftentimes you don't see a lot of band members buried together from groups, so it's very, very interesting to see. That's Gregg in the middle, right there, and we're going to walk around. I'll show you the other ones. So originally, before Gregg passed away, and Butch. It was just the two, Duane and Barry over there. And then Gregg's in the middle. And you see family members have a key to get in, and they can leave things as well. So there's Butch, there's Gregg. I can't read what it says. Gregory Lenore Allman. I'm not sure what it says underneath where that angel is. Like right behind the angel, the little Cupid angel, cherub. Gregory Lenore Allman, 8th of December 1947 to May 27th, 2017.
That's so weird because I listen to him every day just about.
So you can see some people are coming down the steep hill. I think that's where I parked last time I did. And yeah, difficult for people to get down into this area. Duane Allman, right there on your left. November 20th, 1946, October 29th, 1971. Galadriel is the name of his daughter. That's right there. Pardon me for that. And Barry Oakley, Raymond Barry Oakley, born in Chicago, April 4th, 1948, set free November 11th, 1972. And the road goes on forever. And Brittany, that's his daughter. There it is. Allman Brothers Band, man. Wow. 4 members right here. And I forgot that Butch was here, sadly. So there's only 3 rocks as a sign of remembrance. They're hard to find, too, in Georgia. I'm going to put them there. But I'll be back again to this cemetery, and I'll leave a rock for Butch as well. Beautiful, beautiful plot. I'll try to give you a good shot from up top. You can see right here. So nothing all the way down here. All empty land. And then here they are. Lots of people coming. More people coming.
I bet she'll know where that place is.
No, we don't.
Oh, Grant's the bar?
Wow.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can use it.
Here we go.
There's not Swift, but there's all kinds of places downtown,
There you go. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
You see Butch just off to the left there. And then Gregg, Duane, and Barry.
Okay, that's where Mama Louise fed them when they were poor little old boys that didn't have no money. If it weren't for that woman, they would probably died, okay? But she was good to them, but everybody visit the...
So now, what I'm going to do is, probably not climb back up that hill. There's a little pathway. What I'm going to do is try to find a couple of interesting graves. Now, I know one of them I did find before, having to do with Allman Brothers lore, but there's one I have not found. And I want to look for that because it's of significance, and it's something that I really like finding things that are like this, and I'll explain why when I get there. Let's go. Well, I'm gonna have to go back to my car, drive down, and if you see that silver truck right there, I'm gonna drive along that road until I find what I'm looking for, because I believe it's along that long road. It is a big cemetery. But I'll see what I can do. Also, I believe I don't think the Allman Brothers' mother is here somewhere. I'm not sure where she is in the cemetery. I think the father is buried in Nashville, from what I know. Well, yeah, the mother is here, but she's not with her sons, which I thought was odd. It could be right around here. All right, back up these steps. Just to give you an indication, it's going down this hill. I'm going to be very brief with the filming on the hill. Very, very steep, and you can't even see where it turns to. So if you're coming here, please use extreme caution when driving around the cemetery, because it's got some twisty roads and some steep hills. And normally, when I do cemetery videos, I'm a little more, what am I going to say? Well, I hope I'm showing the reverence and respect for the Allman Brothers that I usually give on my channel to anybody that I visit. But I'm just making this a little more of a casual video, and because I wanted to show you the cemetery itself as well, and some interesting things in it. But rest in peace to Duane, Gregg, Barry, and Butch. So really just a short drive. The first set of plots you're going to come to along the road, you're going to find the grave of Elizabeth Reed. And in memory of Elizabeth Reed, a very popular Allman Brothers song. It's not named necessarily after her, but this is her grave. Dickey Betts was dating a woman in 1970. And to hide her identity, he named her Elizabeth Reed. So it's not actually based on this lady, but they got the inspiration for the name of the song. He used this name because the Allman Brothers hung out here. Right here. Let's see if I can show you. I'm not going to get too close to train tracks that are active right now, but they took some shots along these train tracks for album covers, back album covers. In a photo shoot they did way long ago, they reused them in the later years for different album covers and collections and stuff, but these are the train tracks they used right here. But the Allman Brothers stated they used to come here all the time and hang out, and other things that they did here that will show, well, they were a fun group of guys, you know. And they're here with some women. Some things went on, and different time back then, that's for sure, in the cemetery. But yeah, they hung out here, so that's where they got a lot of the inspiration. That's where we're gonna try to find something that has something really cool to do with them. That's what I'm looking for. I just wanted to show you that while I was driving by. Let's keep going. Oh boy, this was a difficult one to find. This is all going off of some really rough directions. There's no pin to this on Find the Grave. These roads, I can't keep stressing how tiny they are. My tires just rubbing up against the curb and the sides of the wall. Like, they're so thin, trying to drive through these little roads. Thank God it's a rental car. And I believe John Denver wrote that. But here's the grave of Martha Ellis, age 12 years, 11 months, almost 13. And the Allman Brothers had a song called Little Martha. So people say that she was the inspiration for the song Little Martha, which isn't apparently true. Duane Allman was dating a woman named Dixie Meadows, and she had an affinity for vintage clothing, apparently. And he once told us she looked like Martha Washington. He wrote that song about her. But again, they would have passed by this monument. Not this one, I'm talking about Martha here. So it's possible he got the inspiration. It's possible he got the title. Thinking. It's possible. Legend and lore. Our baby. Wow. And what's this? Rose Hill Ramble. I'm assuming that probably has something to do with the Allman Brothers. I scanned it and it just came to a video on Vimeo. I think it's probably talking about the same thing I'm talking about. It's very sad. 12 years old. Our baby. It says our baby there again. She died of inflammation of the tissues of the stomach. Funeral was held in the family home and interred here. One final location having to do with the Allman Brothers here that I am determined to find, and I have no clue. No clue. I just know it's by the river and there's stairs down to it. And so it's overlooking the river, so I would be seeing the back if I'm driving past it, if I could find it. The cemetery's closing soon, but find it. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. That's the Bond family monument. Now, I was way over on the other side. Little Martha is just, see that cluster? Right up there. She's somewhere back up there. There's a whole valley in the middle. The river's right here. But luckily I spotted it as I was driving the opposite way. I spotted that. And that's where I knew where I was in the right area. And now I have to go down these stairs to show you something having to do with the Allman Brothers. Something I think is really cool. I love album covers and locations of album covers. Shout out, Band Was Here. Steve Birnbaum on Instagram. I love his page and I love what he does. Finds album covers and famous rock photos. I've said before, if I could do a channel that was just based on album cover locations and music video locations, I would love it, because I think it's fascinating. And their very first album, this wasn't the cover, this was the back cover. Right here. Should be right. Oh yeah. Wow. There it is. Look at this. Is wild to see this. Look at this. My God. The Bond family. People come out here. You can see there was vandalism. People spray painted, which is awful. Please don't do that. I know anybody that's watching my channel would not do that. Got some stuff here left for, I'm guessing, for the Allman Brothers. And this is it here. I'm going to try to get around the right way to show you. The album cover right about there. That's where they were standing. The back cover. The back cover of their first album. So they did a lot of work, and here's more of the railroad tracks where they were taking alternate photos. I believe in those photos they're wearing the same clothes. It was that's what I said was same before, same day. Just kind of took extra photos and they repackaged them and used them. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. This is why I love Georgia. I love stuff like this. It's just overgrown, lots of history, beautiful, beautiful surroundings, and just quiet and serene. Macon, I think I said it's not a big city. Well, it's a big city. That's an interstate right there. It's just, you can find pockets that are so quiet, especially in cemeteries, obviously. But yeah, that's where their album cover was taken. The back album cover. I'm no expert on the Allman Brothers. I know a little bit about them. I'm a fan, and there's hardcore fans. I hope I got everything right. Hope if you're an Allman Brothers fan, you can't get out here. I showed you a few cool things that you want to see here in the cemetery, here at Rose Hill. Allman Brothers forever. Thank you for watching, everybody. Love you all. Peace. Rest in peace to all the band members here, and to little Martha, to Elizabeth, to the Bond family, and everybody else that's here. Peace out. They don't seem steep. And after 2 or 3 hours walking around the cemetery, they feel steep. It was awesome. Sun setting. Wow. Very, 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 very peaceful in here. So that the tornadoes, vandalism, a few other things have left this particular grave a little rougher shape. Looks like her arm is broken off on the right, her right arm, if you see. And apparently there were 4 figures at one point on the base of the grave, and they're gone now. And just take it for a quick walk, you can see it's in a little bit of disarray. Yeah, sad to see. Beautiful monument though. Wow. I think it's Colonel Joseph Bond. Does it say here? It doesn't say on the other side. Joseph Bond. I believe it's, yes, Colonel Joseph Bond right there. One of the richest men in Georgia at the time. When did he die? 1859. I think he was murdered That might be a story for another day. There he is. Bond. Joseph Bond.